Hi guys, welcome back to my vlog. I am Belinda Mae Murillo, and today I am going to discuss the Module 2, Lesson 3, Audiovisual Media. Audiovisual media is an electronic media processing by both sound and visual component, such as presentation, film, television programs, and a live theater production. Audiovisual media is intervening substance for communication, is clarity of tone of voice that being used to deliver a certain topic in front of everybody. Introduction. Audiovisual materials are the most complete resources for both teachers and students to have the easy way and the fastest way to deliver the topic in front of everybody. They enhance the learning experiences of students and teachers to be alike and more effective enough and efficient to deliver the topic in a period of time and enhance the oral communication of everybody. Next is the definition of concept. Audio materials are tools to convey information through a sound. A sound only stored and recorded and can be reproduced playback by the use of mechanically, for example, radio, tape recorder, audio cassette player. The next is a visual material. Visual material is a tool to convey information through our sight. Visual material also categorized as a fine art and documentary record that can be broadcast and can be understood by observing our visual sight. Next is the audiovisual material. Audiovisual material, a combination of both sight and sound. These things can be understood by observing visual aspect of anything. For example, projector, phone projector, television, computer, and a visual classroom. Next is audio. Audio refers to a sound reproduced by a computer. Audio is defined as anything related to a sound in terms of receiving, transmitting, and reproducing the specific frequency of a video. Next is video. Video is an electronic medium for recording and broadcasting. Video is an electronic medium for recording, copying, playback, and display of moving visual media. Next is the functions of audiovisual materials. First is teaching music, literature, science, and documentation activities. Second, teaching language and other content areas. Third, to foster oral communication, to encourage students to promote the development of something, typically something good, and bring up receiving a good information from the teacher. Fourth, to motivate interpretations. Fifth, to make use of sketches and broadcast. Next is the types of audiovisual materials. Audio is defined as anything related to a sound in terms of transmitting, producing, and receiving. Under audio is recordings. This may come into cassette or CDs. Recording is an action or process of records sound performance for subsequent production or a broadcast. Next is radio broadcast. Radio broadcast is a transmission of radio programs, can be live or a tape. Radio broadcast is a transmission of audio, sometimes related to metadata, but radio was intended to reach a wide audience in terrestrial radio broadcasting. Visual materials. Visual materials is defined as a documentary record of understanding, observing of visual aids by use of our visual sights. Under visual materials is bulletin board. Bulletin board is a form of display information on a board. It is a posting of public messages for announcement, events, and provide information combination and a pin board writing surface in order to have people to read and access information directly. Next is poster. Poster is a form of displaying information using text and pictures. Poster is a temporary production of an idea event to put up in a public space for mass consumption. Typically, posters include both textual and graphic elements, although a poster may be either whole graphic or a textual. Audiovisual media. Under audiovisual media is motion pictures, videos of sounds, mixed motion images. It is a film and television production studio that processes content for broadcast and theaters across the world wide, called film or a movie series of still photographs on a film projected via a succession of a screen by means of a light. Next is films. Films is a large sequences of animated scenes and sound. Films is also defined a movie motion pictures or a movie pictures as a visual art form used to stimulate experiences that communicate ideas, stories, perceptions, feelings, although the use of moving images a thin layer. Next is the guidelines for audiovisual materials in learning and teaching. First is images shall be as small as possible. Always provide alternative content. Check a copyright from a memo or a message or an information where the information is coming from. If it is effective or efficient for a students or teachers to believe the information that's being delivered by someone. Fourth is use MP4 format a size of 640 by 40. Fifth, and a speed of 500 kbs. Next is provide transmit for audio and audio files. Next is save audio files in a mono format. Uses of audiovisual materials. First is to stimulate interest and emphasize. Second, to promote efficiency. Third, clarity of subject matter topics in order for students to have an effective and efficient enough of understanding the topic. By the use of audiovisual materials, a teacher of a student should promote efficiency and clarity of the subject matter in order for everybody to easily adopt the knowledge that's been conveyed by someone. Next is the advantages of using audiovisual materials in teaching. First is provide diverse teaching techniques for learning. Second, simplify and clarity complex topic. Third, allow students to learn at their pace. Fourth, can be reused. Fifth, produce the quantity of asked questions. The next is the disadvantages of using audiovisual materials in teaching. First is requires correct use. Second, not all concepts can be taught. Third, should include only images unfit for boards. Fourth, might not guarantee in learning. Fifth, to prepare it good pronunciation is needed. Sixth, it can be difficult to understand for children. 7. A good internet speed is required. 8. The proper equipment is needed. Next is the ways to use audio to support learning. First is unit podcast example, a weekly updates for teaching material and current situation. Next is live online discussion between two or more people. Interviews with subject matters expert. This can be used as a core. Next is student-generated recordings, part of a learning activities. Recording of public lectures. It can be repurposed and used for different contexts and subjects. To demonstrate experiments, example, sodium solution plus the periodic table. To exemplify abstract concepts. To illustrate 3D models. To demonstrate time passage. To demonstrate decision-making process. It is a conflict in the workplace. To summarize. To illustrate performance and music. To show practical activities. Next is 3 steps in producing audio visuals. First is planning. Planning is the most critical aspect of producing. Planning is a fundamental function in which involves deciding beforehand. It is a process of thinking about the activities required to achieve and deserve a goal. It is the foremost activity to do. Planning requires a purpose why it is needed to do and why it is needed to publish. Need to a brainstorming how it will go and how the result will come. Preparation. In planning, you need to prepare all the information that needed in order to succeed a certain goal. Next is production. Production is a process of combining various materials, input order services, which has value and contribute the utility of individual. Production, also the shooting of recording stages. The most people consider production phase, and audio or video project. Next is publishing. Publishing is the final part of producing audio. An educational purpose and is often referred to a post-production requires editing. It is the final stage which people should publish the important information to all of us, especially in media, and by the use also of audio-visual to convey the information into a published in an easy way so that the people can have the information effectively and efficiently. Programs to create, edit, and publish videos. To create. Audacity, to record and arrange video. It is also defined as a free open source digital audio that can be used to post-processing of all types of audio by adding effects such as normalization, timing, in or out. It is also a garage band to record and edit sounds. Windows Media, to record and edit video. Next is to edit. To edit is defined as to prepare writing or publication by correcting, revising, and a process of examining and correcting a text so that could be suitable for publishing and firmly simple to check out the correct sequence of an event. Also, to edit is the Windows Movie Maker. Free use to edit Virtual DJ. Free use to edit sounds and videos. QuickTime Pro video editing software. Next is to publish. To publish is to make content available to the general publication. Performance can be read and heard or seen by others. It is transmit, otherwise communicate a performance, to display their work to a place specified by a closed or a public means of the device of a process. It is the use of web accessing to YouTube, Vimeo, and SlideShare. And these are all the reference I got from this presentation. Thank you for watching. I hope you gain a knowledge about the audiovisual media as a student and a fellow people around our society. Thank you and God bless you.